Bring him on in. Yeah.
I will leave you with this. I've had a man crush on this guy since his rookie year in Milwaukee.
I love it.
I think you are going to love Ersan Ilyasova, Thunder fans. Davis out.
All right.
See you guys.
All right.
Ersan, Brian, good to see you, man.
Hi, Ersan. How are you? Leslie McCaslin. Nice to meet you. This is Michael Cage.
Ersan Michael Cage, yes.
Well, Brian Davis just said it. He's had a man crush on you, and I guess on your game, the way you play. I know you led the league in charges last season. That's something that the Thunder will absolutely love. Solid three-point shooter. Yep. Tell people who haven't watched you or aren't familiar with your game a little bit more about it.
Just playing hard, whatever's up there. Just try to do, the best things can I do, and like I said, each game and every day, just try to give it 110%.
Ersan, we know you can shoot the three, and we know you take charges. As a player, what's the next step for you? And now, obviously, you're changing teams. You start a new training camp tomorrow. What's your focus going into that training camp tomorrow morning?
My focus just, is as quick as I can, just be, became a part of the team. Obviously, new coach, new teammates, and it's all about the transition, And so far I was here like for 2 weeks, and the organization is great. People who work for it just try to help you as much as they can. And so far I'm just like, the positive and looking forward to it. And I think we have a really good, team, and obviously the fans we have here. Obviously never play with them, but if we play in front of them, they're really passionate about. And hopefully, going to the season, gonna see them here a lot. And those factors is really, huge. Obviously, when you play at home, when you feel the crowd, up there and just kind of support you all the way the game, and it's always give you extra positive energy.
Is that something that when you've played against the Thunder and all of a sudden you get to play with them, that you think, oh yes, that crowd's on my side now?
Yeah, definitely. Like when you play against 5 guys, you feel like you play against 6 guys. Those guys, it's just cheer for them whole game long. And in my mind, I don't remember what year it was when I was with Milwaukee Bucks and we play against Thunders, at home here. And obviously the fans just standing until the first bucket, and we couldn't score for the next 3 minutes, and they were just standing,
That's how they want it.
Yeah, it was one of those things I always remember.
Okay. Now, you're coming to a new team. We talked about that. Your first training camp. You know how the Thunder. You're starting to understand the Thunder experience here, but every player has something that motivated them, someone that inspired them, someone you looked, that looked after you. Well, was that person? Do you have that person? Is there anyone you can think of that really touched you along the way to help develop you, get to where you are, to share with our fans?
I will say, when I was grow up, obviously. When you grow up in Turkey, overseas, it's the first thing, you have to play the soccer.
Right.
It's kind of mandatory thing because, when you play going outside, it's always kids does, play football. We call soccer. So, and my mom kind of, just pushed me into it. Just, asked me one time, you're gonna try to play basketball, and she,
playing basketball in a soccer nation.
Yeah, it was a little bit tough, because everybody more focused, on the soccer. And obviously, when you play outside, we don't have, hoop outside. It's more, they put the goals, with the 2, things on top, and put the goalkeeper and play soccer. But, she kind of, gave me the basketball in my hands first. I try out and I love it, and I loving it. And since then, I started playing professional when I was 14 years old. I think the basketball teach me a lot. It's more like a life lesson. Obviously, when you play, professionally, and you travel a lot, see different countries, play with different teammates, during my whole career, kind of try to learn from them, their point of view on life and stuff. And I will say, that guy who I was drafted by Milwaukee in 2005, Tony Kukoc was, part of the team, and he one of those guys, who I was looked up to it. He's obviously have a lot of experience back in Chicago, play with, win a lot of championships and stuff. That's why, the reason I wear number 7 is kind of,
because of Tony Kukoc.
Yes,
okay.
I was, it was one of those guys who I was always admired.
Now, did you watch Tony growing up when he was with the Bulls? And
I watched, we play for the national team with the Croatia. It's kind of all the way through, and I was really excited, when I was drafted, and he was part of the team at the time.
Okay. All right, Ersan, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Thank you for the insight. I know people are excited to see you play here.
Nice
to meet you. Ersan Ilyasova. Of course, we're at Oklahoma City Thunder Media Day, and